Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do a little bit of video of some needed maintenance on the car. I had a recent trip to Wales, which I had a fantastic little road trip, but I managed to damage the car slightly. Nothing too serious, but it was damage to the underside while I was staying in a sort of quite rural Welsh inn. Upon going into the car park, stupidly hit quite a big rock. Wasn't really aware of it, so as you can see on the underside of the door here, I've got some scratching. Now you can see this line here, and that's because I've already replaced that section of PPF. The PPF did a really good job, to be honest, because it was pretty torn up, and as you can see, we've got the remnants here of the rubber seal having been torn up. The only scratches that were left were these two kind of larger ones here, and a little bit of grating down at this end. But considering the PPF had a 1.4 ton car on top of it, and it's only a few microns thick, it did a fantastic job in protecting the underside. So as you can see, I cut down this line of PPF, put a new piece over the top. I also had a go at repairing the rubber seal. I used Tiger Seal for this, and to be honest, this is my first layer of it, which, you know, the gouge was quite big in both of these sections. If I decided to do a full repair, I could have probably built up the layer and got something nice and flush and really quite a good job. But being obviously picky about my car, as most of us are, I decided I want a replacement. So I hunted around on eBay. I've managed to get a replacement seal, and it comes with all the fixtures and fittings, the new one. So you get all these studs as part of the kit. I managed to pick that up brand new on eBay, its packaging and everything, with Mclaren logos for £50, which I didn't think was too bad. So today I'm going to be refitting that, and then I'm going to enhance the protection on the underside of the car. So what I've bought is a 3M product. It's like a heavy duty vinyl called Grit Guard, and I'm going to place a strip of that along this line. It will cover up the join line as well, and I'm going to do it on both doors, so I've got some more undercar protection in these areas which do tend to take some extra damage. So in part 2 of the video, we'll come back and we'll have a look at how it's turned out and a little bit of a summary of the fitting and how I applied it. You apply it in a very similar way that you do to the PPF on the car. So you just use a slip solution. So we'll catch you soon, guys, and we'll have a look at the results. Hi guys, and welcome back to part 2 of the video. So we've pretty much done the driver's side now. Shouldn't take me long to do the passenger side, but I'll just show you what I've done on this side because it was a bit more involved. All went fairly straightforward, to be honest. So we've replaced the rubber trim. This is fairly straightforward. So basically it just has multiple push-in clips, and you get brand new ones with the new rubber seal, apart from these two on the end where you have to reuse the original ones. The old ones are a bit of a bugger to get out, but you just need to pry them out with a decent trim tool and they pop out. So what I decided to do was basically trace the shape that I wanted using some paper to cut the 3M gravel guard to shape, and decided to apply it before I fitted the rubber trim back on. Made it a bit more simple. I used the usual slip solution with just some water with a couple of drops of baby shampoo. Helps you to get it spot on in place, and then you just use a squeegee to drive out all the water and a little bit of heat gun to set the adhesive off, and then it's in place. So that went on all nicely. The trim fits really easily, to be honest. It's got an adhesive strip, 3M one, on the inside, so I used some 3M primer to accelerate the adhesion. You have to be fairly careful with it though, because it does stick really hard. But handily, this actually has a cord on the adhesive strip cover that you can pull off one section at a time. So you just start at the top end and then press it into position, putting in your plugs one at a time till you work your way all the way down to the end. And I've coated it with this new trim coating that I'm trying out, which is the new Mclaren ceramic one, just to give that some protection and keep it nice and black. So yeah, I'm overall really happy with the look of it. Obviously you don't see the underside of the doors that much anyway, but it's quite a nice neat job, and I just feel that it will give the underside of the door that bit of extra protection from bumps and scratches. Okay guys, so that's it for today. Any questions, comment below, and I'll see you again soon.